won by Titan.
Hello there and welcome to some yet more Titanfall gameplay. Today we're going to take a look at Last Titan Standing, which is a new mode that they have most recently announced that will be in the beta for Xbox One and PC. Now, what Last Titan Standing, you say? What is this? Well, obviously it's pretty obvious. Destroy the enemy Titans, obviously 6v6. First to do that is the winner. In the beta you will be playing as the Atlas Titan, who we're seeing in action here, and you have the ability here to, you know, do the classic sort of catching of bullets and rockets and hurling them back at your opponent, which I will, for those people who are questioning it, yes, the opponent can catch if you have the same ability. In order to put that shield up, the opponent can time it correctly. You could get loads of rockets and bullets, and yes, you can hurl it back at your mate. There is a slight cooldown time, so you can't constantly like hit left bumper, as you're seeing here. This is on the PC. I'm just playing with a controller. I think it switches at some point. I just kind of wanted to feel the difference between playing. Oh, look, I absolutely caned him. So what I did there was I actually destroyed his shield, and if you hit the melee button you rip them out of the Titan, and that is a death. Now, Last Titan Standing does also mean you only have one life. I'm hacking Spectres here. Spectres are the are like the Grunts but a bit more powerful, and essentially you can hack them and then they will be under your control and they will assist you. I have got out of my Titan here and put it into auto mode. In the bottom right hand corner in the you can see it's damaged, so it's pretty much done now. I've actually lost my Titan, which is not good in a mode like this, but what I was trying to do here, and actually I have blown up their Titan, is I've used my anti-Titan weapon as well as my own Titan to take out their Titan. How many times can you say Titan in a sentence? Well, that was a proof of a Titan heavy sentence. So yeah, that's definitely a skill to get used to. The nicest thing about doing that is you can really rely on your Titan. I will definitely be honest with you and say that the AI for your Titans, once you get out of them, is pretty smart. It's not completely, you know, as you'd expect AI to kind of be, really kind of dumb and just your Titan would explode. No, your Titan will really actually help you in auto mode. There's actually some gameplay that I will upload at another time of, I have a Titan, we're playing hardpoint, I put my Titan into an auto mode and he guarded a hardpoint for me, and we just absolutely ruined everyone who came past. And usually you'd expect AI to really kind of fail on you in other games, but in this I really felt that my Titan was doing some damage. And like I said, you can get out of the Titan. So that Titan I'm attacking there has got no, you see there where it's blown up, the little bar that appears there is essentially the health of the Titan you're attacking. So that Titan I'm attacking there has a shield, the blue outer ring, and the main health. The shield will refill until you've completely destroyed the shield, then you are all game to give it some proper damage. And once it's in that hazard sort of lines, yellow and yellow black lines, as this dude is about to be, you can hit the right stick or melee on the keyboard, and you will rip them out and you will kill the pilot inside. I will mention, you know, it may be Last Titan Standing, but you only have one life as a pilot as well, so this is an interesting decision. They could have had you be able to spawn back in as a pilot, but no, you are essentially dead once you die. The reason why I've questioned that is because essentially, like I said, you could stick your Titan into autopilot and it could walk around with you, and you know, you could you don't really need to use your Titan in Last Titan Standing. You could essentially go on the offensive with a rocket launcher or, you know, an anti-Titan weapon on foot, and you could do damage that way. And in fact, I think you saw earlier that I got the opponent trapped in this sort of ravine here, and did a lot of damage towards the opponent. So yeah, you can catch anything. You can catch rocket salvos, which I just called there. The rocket salvos, like the special ability that currently the Atlas has in this bit of footage. the special ability on the right bumper there. Also point out the damage core. So the damage core in the bottom right hand corner has got a timer on it. Essentially, the more damage you do, the quicker that timer will go down, and you'll do double damage once you've activated that. Now each Titan will have a different, let's say, damage core ability. Core ability, I think it's actually called. So in this case, the Atlas Titan has the ability to do double damage. We have to assume that the Striker, which I believe it's called the Striker. There are 3 they've announced at the moment, so there's light, medium and heavy. Atlas is essentially medium, and the heavy one, name has dropped me right now, but see, he caught it and threw it back at me. But the Strider will be the lighter Titan. We expect this sort of damage core ability to, you know, maybe make you a lot faster so you can get around a lot easier. Now what you just saw there is a really cool scenario. That is actually militia or militia combat. You walk in on, sometimes you just walk in rooms and they'll be fighting it out, and essentially it's up to you to, you know, finish the day. You could stand there and watch, and your teammate would probably die. I say teammate, the grunt on your team will probably, you know, die, which is not a great look. So here I come up behind this Titan. I've got, you know, he's got no shield at the back, so I can really do some damage. I can ride the Titans and obviously start blowing their brains out, but sadly it was too late. It was too late for our team, which is devastating nonetheless. It's half time, so then it will now switch the board as you come to expect. Now we will start on the south side of this map, which is this area here. Now tactics from last Titan standing. Well, obviously the more you are, you know, together, the more damage you're going to do. But then also at the same time, I found that it just kind of gets really hectic and bullets are just going everywhere. Let's get out the Titan here. I was just kind of thinking, do you know what? There's nothing stopping me from having a little test here. This sort of patterned wall thing is essentially pointing out that you can run up against it. So I've stuck my Titan there in guard mode. So I was hoping of putting him there, and I'm going to pull out the enemies. So essentially, I wanted them to start firing at my Titan, and then our teammates to do damage to the Titan that was that was shooting at my Titan. However, they've come out the corner here, so they've ruined my plan, and now my Titan is actually taking fire. But I'm too busy just firing this big ass weapon off to really care. And obviously, once my Titan has died, that's it for this. You know, that is it. And essentially, my team will lose a point because of that. So it is a bad decision to make. But if you can kill their pilot, you can kill an enemy pilot, then right there you have you are one up, because there's one less of them, and obviously they can't spawn back in. And their Titan will sit in auto mode, and taking out a Titan in auto mode is easier than obviously taking out a human player, because they don't have a brain. But going back to earlier, they do have a brain, and they are quite smart. The game, look at it. It is pretty. This is a very pretty smooth game. In fact, this is pushing 120 frames per second, this footage, which you will not be able to see because the world of the internet does not allow you, or the world of YouTube does not allow you to see that. But this is 120 frames of PC goodness right here. This is absolutely a beautiful game, and don't get me wrong, it looks absolutely incredible on the consoles as well. In fact, it looks really nice and smooth on the Xbox One, and it is impressive nonetheless. It's a game you should all be very excited for, and hopefully the beta, well, you know, you'll be able to make your mind up from the beta and decide for yourself if it's something for you. But I truly believe this is something special. Here's me just looking at kind of rocks and looking, wow, this is really pretty. I kind of get distracted. See the guy down there, he's having an argument with that other dude. I kind of screwed that up. But yeah, you got to see a bit of animation there of them fighting it out. And essentially what you can do is you can get involved, kill the grunt that, you know, that grunt is having a fight with, and the grunt will turn around to you and thank you, and it's sort of there's a bit of humour there. It's good. It is really good. The the whole visual presentation and audio presentation of this game is absolutely spot on. For instance, just the voicing for all the HUD elements, the sort of all the speaking throughout, it just feels spot on. I won't say spot on again. I'll think of a different word that's more exciting than that. But it is just a overall presentation gem right here, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys make to it on the beta. And I'm sure by the end of the beta there'll be a lot of people playing it. Oh, there's a guy. No, sorry. I'm talking wrong. There's a guy on my back of my Titan, so I'm like, get off my Titan, and essentially I could kill him, but I think I've just got on the back of someone else's Titan for no apparent reason here, and my Titan's probably about to give up the ghost. And once it hits Doom state, which is this state that we saw earlier with black and yellow, it will essentially explode, and that will be the night time for your Titan. I think at first when I was playing Titanfall, I was concerned that maybe that shield would not pick up the rocket salvos. You know, there might be some weapons that can get through that shield, but right now there doesn't seem to be. I kind of snuck up behind this dude who took me out, and I wanted to work out how easy it is for a Titan to take out a target that is, you know, fast moving and also in a really confined area. Like if I'm up by its arse, essentially, can it damage me? It is an auto Titan at the moment, so it's not as smart as you'd hope it to be, but as you can see here, I'm kind of just destroying it, and it's now in its doom state. And there we see there our fellow Titans come in, hit the melee button, and if it is an auto Titan, the hand will reach in. Sadly there's no body, but you will snap essentially the Titan in half. I think there's a guy cloaking behind me there, but we lost the round, I'm afraid. It was not good. This is not our game to be winning by the looks of it, but hopefully in the last round we will pull it back, and it will be the game we've come to expect from our team of players. Something to that effect anyway. There are 2 maps in the beta. There are 3 modes in the beta, and there is 1 Titan playable. They have made their own sort of custom level tree as well, by the looks of it. I doubt some of the weapons that I'm just kind of sitting here kind of taking a look at how everyone walks around on the map. I doubt the spacing of upgrades will be the same in the PC in the full version of the game, so I expect they will change that and they will rebalance it accordingly. I've still yet to talk about burn cards. Burn cards, you ask? Well, we'll have a look at burn cards in a separate video soon. These are essentially perks that last for 1 life. By 1 life I mean 1 spawn, not the entire game. So you know, you might run a bit quicker, you might spawn with a different weapon, you might spawn with a better weapon, you might have time taking off of your Titan build clock. All these options are here. I've actually switched back to the PC controls, as you can see here, and I've accidentally killed myself. You see the burn card in the bottom right hand corner. I can come in here and you can select a burn card, so 40 seconds off your Titan or off the damage core, and the way you choose to have the damage core is you spawn as the Titan and it will take the 40 seconds off of that clock. But sadly I have a feeling that Doomsday has come to our team. You see our pilot jumping out here. I really like the effect of that kind of atom bomb explosion going off. That really does disorientate the players, and it definitely is a really awesome kind of defense method against other Titans, because it really does kind of freak you out and you know, put you off. Sadly we lost. Oh God, Sam, why did you choose some gameplay where we lost? But I thought it was good explosive action. Anyway, so that's the last Titan standing on Fracture. We'll have plenty more on Titanfall very soon, daily in fact. Don't forget to subscribe for more, and if there are any specific questions you want answered, do let us know in the comment section. And we are now level 8. In fact, we're higher than that. This was recorded ages ago. Till next time,